What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV. We back with another one. Coach Prime, Colorado Buffaloes wide receiver Lajohntay Wester just reacted to ESPN top 10 list as far as wide receivers. We're going to talk about that in a second, so let's get to it.
We go down in the motherfucking Jamaica, man. I'm down here jet ski, chilling, living good, living motherfucking good. Eating good, drinking good. Jamaica, smoking a bleed right by the beach. To escape the probation, I need a pinch of peaches.
Now, there's a lot of wide receivers for the 2024 season that has to prove themselves for the 2024 season. This NFL draft of this year, there was a lot of great wide receivers that actually left their previous schools. So, in my opinion, there's a lot of upcoming wide receivers for this season that definitely have to prove themselves. I'm going to give you guys the list of the ESPN top 10. Then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts after. So here's ESPN's top 10 list as far as wide receivers. There's some names on this list I have no familiarity about. And then there's some names on this list I definitely know about, which we're going to get to. So we have Luther Burden III from Missouri, McMillian from Arizona, Amika from Ohio State, Tez Johnson from Oregon, great football player, Trey Harris, without a doubt, Ole Miss, definitely should be top 5, Xavier from Miami, Colin Lacey from Louisville, Costin Loveland from Michigan, Travis Hunter at the number 9 for Colorado. Definitely disagree with that. I should feel like Travis Hunter should be number 1, hands down. Then you have Isaiah Bond, transfer from Alabama, at the number 10 spot, should be top 5 in my personal opinion. If I was to rearrange this list as far as my knowledge, it would be Travis Hunter at number 1. Then I would have Trey Harris at number 2, Isaiah Bond at the number 3, and then they can rearrange this list as far as these wide receivers I have no familiarity about. Maybe Tez Johnson, because I do know about him as well. Now, as far as Lajohntay Wester reacting to this on social media, says a lot about his competitiveness, says a lot about how much he's going to give his all for the spring camp. As you guys know, we're a couple days away from actually full padded practice. Going to be very excited to see some of these guys in full pads. Now, this won't be an easy task if we're being honest. Lajohntay Wester definitely is capable of taking that starting job in camp. Runs a 4.38, had over 108 catches last season, over 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. But let me name to you guys some of these wide receivers he will be competing with, and then I want you guys to think about the competition in that room as far as wide receiver. You have Travis Hunter, without a doubt, Jimmy Horn Jr., Will Shepherd. Then you have Draylon Miller. You have Amarian Miller, who's definitely a beast in my opinion, who I feel like will be the key or the primary target for Shedeur Sanders. I feel like he's going to have that momentum for this season as he was able to do against USC. Then you have, as I said before, Draylon Miller, Caleb Mathis. Then you have incoming Carson Westbrook. You have so many wide receivers on this list that definitely is capable of having that starting job. But Draylon Miller, definitely one of those guys as far as great playmakers, because he actually was at some of those bowl games out of high school, so he's capable of having a starting position as well. But when you look at the tape and you look at the film, Lajohntay Wester is definitely one of those wide receivers that I just cannot see why wouldn't take a starting job when he can bring so much value to an offense. So it's definitely going to be exciting to see. I agree. If you guys want to know my personal opinion, do I agree that Lajohntay Wester is a top 10 wide receiver as far as this 2024 season? And I'm not being biased, without a doubt. He definitely is. The man put up playmaking video game numbers last season. So I'm definitely going to say, yes, Lajohntay Wester is definitely capable of being a top 10 wide receiver. Just want to break out this news to you guys as Lajohntay Wester definitely reacted to ESPN top 10 list. Drop a comment, let me know if you guys agree or disagree. If you disagree, give me your top 10 as far as wide receivers if you have familiarity with the full college wide receivers, or just let me know if you agree that Lajohntay Wester is a top 10 wide receiver and will be starting for the 2024 season. Until next time, peace.